Welcome in. Welcome to my channel, my honeybees. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody doing good. Today is gonna be a video that's I feel like a much needed video because I need to get this off my chest. I need to get it off my chest. And I'm sure a lot of you are gonna be able to relate to what I am about to say. A lot of you are probably in the same position as well. I just want to talk about my job, the job that I'm working on, the job that I took, well, I wouldn't say a side job, maybe you want to say a second job, whatever you want to call it, you know. But anyway, this job, it was a big mistake. I should have never took this job. Basically 2 days after I started working at the job, I was just thrust out there to kind of into the ocean or whatever, to go ahead and start doing everything on my own, and I wasn't being properly trained at all. Not at all. They don't even have no type of training program at all. They had someone to come and tell me, oh, you do this, you do that, and that was it. One day. And then all of a sudden now they expect for me to go out there and perform or whatever, all of the job duties or whatever and stuff. And I'm just out there basically just trying to figure it out. Don't know what I'm doing, just trying to figure it out. And so now I've been there for a while, and it's it's a day-to-day learning for me, learning on my own. But the thing about it is, when I started, I specifically told them that, okay, I don't work on Sundays. On Sundays, I would like to have Sundays off. And so that was no problem. The hiring manager or whatever, she agreed, no problem. I will have Sundays off. But now it's like I've came to realize that I'm being punished, so to speak, for not working on Sundays. Because I'm a Christian, I want to go to church, and I told her so having Sundays off was very, very important to me. And so this particular person is a non-Christian. Let me just say, she has another religion that she practices. And so I feel like I'm being punished for requesting Sundays off so that I can go to church. And the reason why I feel like I'm being punished is because I work every day. That's the only day that I have off, while others have 2 days off. Also, my schedule is never the same. It changes. I may work 7 to 3. Some days I may work 3 to 11, and then some days it might be 11 to 7. So it's like I never get a set schedule. I never get a set shift at all. And one of the supervisors, another thing too, I just want to say, there are no breaks. There are no breaks. I found that out also about the third day, that there are no breaks. I kept wondering, okay, no one has told me, how many breaks we have. Do we have breaks or whatever, or lunch or anything like that? And I don't see anyone taking any lunch or anything like that. I'll see someone run to the bag and grab a bite or something or a drink of something, and then run right back to their station apartment. So no one is not having any lunch. No one is having any breaks. And so one particular day I asked about it, and the supervisor said, oh no, we don't have breaks. No breaks. I mean, who does that? You're working 8-9 hours a day and you don't have no break. They don't give you any break. I just don't understand that. I mean, it just make sense to me. I don't understand that. How is someone going to, and another thing too, you're on your feet. It's not like you're sitting at a desk. So you're on your feet for those 8-9 hours every day, and you don't have no break, and you don't take a lunch, because you have to feel the need of the customers. or whatever. You have to be there for the customers, basically. And so you can't take no break. You can't take no lunch. You can run to the back and try to grab a bite of something or a drink of something or whatever. But you have to be watching your the front or whatever to see if a customer comes up and needs something or whatever. And if so, whatever you're taking a bite of or drink of, you need to put it down and go take care of the customer. Yes. Yes, yes. And another thing too, like I said, you're not able to sit down. You're on your feet for those 8 or 9 hours that you are working. You're not able to sit down. And so one particular day before I knew that knew that you could not sit down or anything like that, there's this little stool that sits right by, the front desk and everything like that. And so I ended up sitting down. There was no one around. It was very slow. And I ended up sitting on the stool where here comes the supervisor from the back or whatever. I think they went to a restroom or something like that. And so, I just want to tell you, we can't sit down. That stool is for another employee, basically, who basically, I guess, got a medical condition that cannot stand for those 8 or 9 hours. So they allow that particular employee to be able to sit down if they need to. So I was like, okay. Another thing too, I feel like it was a lot of micromanaging going on from this particular same supervisor that told me you can't sit down because I noticed that they would be receiving FaceTime calls coming in on their phone, and they would answer it up front by the front desk. They would answer it and be talking to their friends or whatever and stuff on the phone, right? At the front desk. And so I know so one particular day that I had my phone just to check. I always check my message if I had a message or whatever, not audio message, but just text message. And then I would check my emails. And so I had my phone. I was looking at checking my emails or whatever. He went to tell me that he spoke and told me basically that you need to go to the back. I don't mind you going to the back when we don't have no customers. You can go to the back to check your phone because you can't be up here on the checking your phone or on your phone or anything like that or whatever. And I just like, wow, really? When you take FaceTime calls up front, you're not the owner, you're not the CEO, you're the supervisor, but the same rules applies to every employee. So you're taking FaceTime calls and talking to your friends, when they call you, you're answering their calls and you're talking to them up front at the front desk. But now I'm checking emails and you're telling me I cannot do that. I need to go to the back to check those messages right quick. So a lot of micromanaging as well going on. Since I started this job, it's like I've been very, very stressed out. Like I said, only one off day, working 8 or 9 hours on my feet, not able to sit down, not having any breaks or anything like that, and having to complete so many different tasks at the job or whatever and stuff, having to do this and do that or whatever, wearing many hats or whatever and everything like that. So it's like when I get off from work, it's like I can just barely make it in the door, take a shower, not even really just having to even just eat, just want to just sleep because I'm so tired and I feel so overwhelmed and I feel so stressed on this job. And I'm like, I cannot believe that what I'm going through, basically. I had no idea that it would be like this. I've never worked on a job to where the employees don't get breaks or don't really technically have any lunch. I've never. In all of my years that I've worked, and I started working at the age of 15 years old, and so I've never experienced this before. And I'm like, what is going on in 2024? It's like the employers are just trying to get the labor of 5 people out of one person. One person. We're overworked. We're overstressed. We're overwhelmed. We're not getting paid for the jobs that we do. It's like, I just don't understand what's going on. I mean, just make it make sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that can relate to what I'm talking about and what I'm going through. You know? It's like you can't even come home and really just take care of your family because you're so tired and you're so stressed out or whatever and everything like that. Till it's like, what energy do you have? What energy do you have? You know, it's like you giving your all at work, but you don't have anything left by the time you get home to give anybody else, whether it be a spouse, your children, or whoever. It's like you're so drained, you don't have no energy to do anything else. You can't even have a social life at all. So I'm just like, I just don't understand. I'm like, I'm just wondering, how did I get here? How did I get here? So I just really, in the next few days, I just got to really seek God, and I just got to really pray about some things and see where the Lord leads me and what He wants me to do, because I can't continue with this job. I cannot continue with this job. It's just too much. It's stressing me out to where, it's like when you lay down and go to sleep, it's like your brain is still going. It's like your body is still going. So that's what breaks and lunches are for you to now, like, regain some energy, take a few moments off of the clock or whatever, and kind of relax, refresh, renew, and then clock back in, go back to work, or take that few minutes break, go refresh, renew, and go back to work. But if you're not getting no lunch break, if you're not getting no short breaks or whatever and stuff, it's like you keep going like an Energizer bunny. That's basically what it is, and that's what they want you to do. These employers now, they want you to keep going like the Energizer bunny. Keep on ticking, keep on ticking, keep on ticking. So, like I said, I know that this job is not for me, not at all whatsoever. Like I said, I've been working since the age of 15 years old. I love to work. The Bible says if a man doesn't work, he doesn't eat. And when it says man, that means mankind. That means man and woman. So I love to work. I like having money, taking care of myself or whatever and everything like that. So it's not a matter of someone being lazy at all. But it's like, okay, come on now. We're all human beings. We're human beings. We need a break. We need a lunch. We're not Energizer bunnies. We don't operate by a battery or electricity or whatever, where when the battery runs down or whatever and stuff, power surge go down, we can just put in a new battery and we keep on going, or plug us in. No, we're human beings. We need rest. We need a break. We need a lunch. We need time to refresh and renew and regain some energy. So anyway, like I said, you all that might be going through the same thing, I know it's a lot of you out there that are probably going through the same thing, but drop me a comment. Share with me some of your experiences or whatever. But this 9 to 5 job situation, no. Don't get me wrong, every job is not the same. There's some good jobs out there, awesome jobs, good managers and everything like that, where people, they get their breaks, they get their lunch and everything. But then there's a lot of slave drivers out here. It's like, wow, I just don't understand. But anyway, I thank you all for stopping by my channel today. Please like, click, subscribe, share my video, and I will see you all in the next one. All right. I know there's going to be a part 2 to this video, definitely. So I'm going to come back and give you guys an update. All right. Talk to y'all later. Smooches.